Hello everybody. I really just wanted to make sure this setup worked, and it's kind of working out. So I just got curtain rods and hung it around the whole entire thing. The issue with my windows here is the lighting gets so harsh in the afternoon when it's directed that way. So I wanted to change everything to this side, and this was kind of the conclusion. I probably should have moved the whole thing back a little bit, but we're a little bit in too deep for that considering the holes are in the ceiling. But I might eventually move them back. But yeah, so I don't know how this setup is gonna look in terms of the Depop Talk. However, we're here. The one thing I'm thinking is that I need this to be a little bit more, I need it to not be so sheer. This one for some reason is more fine because it's behind the white wall, but this the brown is kind of coming through a little bit. I don't know, maybe I like it. I'm doing photos all week long because I'm leaving on Friday. It is currently Monday. You're gonna just have to ignore that and that because I still have to figure that out. This was all a last minute decision, and the main, I kind of already told you about the lighting thing, but I don't have much time because I'm leaving on Friday to go to Europe. I'm going to Romania. Yeah, I'm a little bit stressed about it because I'm bringing Mr. Chaotic. He's also coming for the ride. He's coming for the trip. Even say hello to you guys, or did I just get into everything? Okay, I ended up putting one of my white pieces of backdrop behind there, and I think it looks better in the photo so it's not so sheer. Hello everybody, this is the current state. Welcome back to yet another Depop Talk. I feel like it's actually been a while since I filmed one. Actually, that's a lie. I film these all the time and they just never go up because I'm oh, I didn't like that, I didn't talk about much. But I think at the end of the day you guys just care about the clothes, so what does it really even matter? Anyway, I probably should just combine all of them together and just because it's me trying on clothes. You probably like that anyways. I am so obsessed with this mat in that bag. Look how gorgeous she is. Ah. Honestly, I should keep these jeans. They fit me so incredibly well. I think the consensus is that I'm keeping the jeans because they just fit me so incredibly well. They are American Eagle, and I'm obsessed. Okay, I'm gonna do some coats now because these jeans are good for coats. We'll start off with some fur. I need some sunnies. I decided to rock no makeup today because sometimes that's just what you gotta do. No makeup and a little lip. I'm gonna watch this back and be like, why did I do that? Why did I not put face makeup on? The sun is actually cooperating. Hey, out. I know what you took. Hey, Jax, stop it. Little leather bomber. These literally sell so quickly on Depop. I can't even keep up. This is a good one. Oh. Yeah, this is a this is a great leather jacket. Okay, lighting. And this bag. Everybody keeps asking me about this gorgeous bag. I've been wanting to keep her, but I don't know. Everybody keeps asking me for it, so I feel like that's just a sign to let her go. Or maybe it's a sign to keep it. I'm gonna put this little baby fat scarf on, which I think I got in Europe. I can't remember. I know I got one in Europe. This might actually not be. This might be from the bins. But so cute. The photos are looking juicy with this new backdrop, and the lighting is giving today, so I'm so happy about that. I have such a big collection of scarves. I like told myself every time I take Depop photos now I need to take photos of the scarves as well that I have, because I've actually sold a bunch, and I sold one yesterday, and I think that's a sign to keep going with the scarf. Ugh. It is time for me to really bring out the big guns, to be honest, because I have been hoarding coats for multiples of years. And the fact of the matter is that I literally have no room for all of them because coats take up so much space. I have such a huge collection from Europe as well. This is actually from Europe, and I'm going tomorrow, or I'm going this week. So I was like, I need to start to purge a little bit of the coats that I grabbed in Europe. This one is so good. The fit itself is very much so giving Carrie Bradshaw, I would say. You know, when they're like at the baseball game, like I feel like this is the vibe. We would chit chat about a couple different things today. One being Romania. I'm leaving for Romania on Friday, which is Europe, which is where my boyfriend's playing basketball. And I thought we would talk about that a little bit. I thought we'd also talk about some challenges that I'm facing in terms of like business this month, which kind of piggybacks off of the me going to Romania. So first of all, I'm going to Romania. I literally am scared, to be honest. I feel like that is like all I think about Romania is like Andrew Tate. However, I'm assured it is a beautiful country. So I will be going for like 3.5 weeks, and then I'll be coming home for like 2 months, and then I'll be going back for like my big like 2-3 months after that. So that's kind of the plan for right now. I have been like doing a little bit of TikToking, a little bit of researching in terms of like thrifting. The thrifting looks really, really good. They actually have their own currency, and the Canadian dollar is actually stronger. So that is actually super good considering I can spend more money. Woo! Side note, look how cute this little trinket thing that I got. Is this supposed to be an ashtray? Like, is that for, I don't know, but it's literally so cute. It's a little burger. I have figured out the best timing to take photos now is literally like from 9 until like 1 o'clock in the morning, because it starts to just get so gloomy at night. And not even at night, like it's like 1 o'clock right now, and it just starts to get so gloomy. But with my new setup here, I actually think we're in good standings, because like I was like saying that maybe it was too far, but I mean too close to the window, but I actually think it's better in terms of lighting, especially in the winter time, which most of the time I am here in the winter time taking photos. So it kind of works out. Although I say that, and last year I was away for 6 months from like September, the end of September, until literally February, March. So Florida is 100% hands down the best place to take photos, like because it's sunny all the time. Like, and like out of randomness, one of my friends was talking to me the other day, and she was like, did you know like last year, like 268 or something out of 365 days, it was like the sun actually came out in Canada? And I was like, you know what, it makes sense, because I try to only shoot in the wintertime when the sun is out, and for about 3 months the sun definitely does not come out. So that is actually very valid. That is I can actually agree with that statement. And so I took a bunch of photos. So obviously I went to Florida over the weekend, a few weekends ago. By the time you guys see this video, I probably would have been in Romania. I'll be in Romania. I'm actually planning to edit this on the plane ride, so hopefully get some of this done or during my travels. But my flight is actually during the night, which is kind of good because I'm bringing Jax, which I am literally so stressed out about. Like, I think going with a dog, especially a dog who is 30 pounds, like I'm going to be carrying a freaking 30-pound dumbbell throughout 15 hours of travel. I actually am petrified of this experience, to be honest, because when I brought him the first time, he was a puppy. So tomorrow I have to go to the vet to get a bunch of his shots kind of done, and like I don't know if I need the vet to sign some papers. He does have a European passport, which makes things easier for me to actually go to Europe with him. Not my dual citizenship child. So that kind of makes things easier because I did get him in Europe, and I think if they see a European passport, they're like more likely to like let you back into the country. I'm going for 3.5 weeks or whatever to Romania, and I'm actually like okay with the fact that I'm not going for the full 3 months right now. I'll be so honest, like I am always there in December, and that is one of like the biggest months in terms of selling. So for the past 4 years, I have not had my biggest month for selling, and that has like I literally shoot myself in the foot every single year. So obviously I'm there in terms of December this year, but I'm only there for 3 weeks, which like it's easier to prepare for 3 weeks than going for 3 months, because when I'm going for 3 months, you can only take so many Depop photos. I think people like don't understand how much time and effort actually goes into taking the photos. Like I will spend a full 6 hours and maybe take 25 photos. I try to basically post on Depop at least 20 to 25 pieces a week. I wish I could post more, but I just don't have the time right now to be posting like 10 a night, which would really be the goal. When I'm in Florida, I can literally post 10 a night because the sun always cooperates, the weather always cooperates, and everything is in reach. So I kind of shoot myself in the foot every time that I end up going over there for like multiples of months, because I really can't work from there, and there's like I can't do Depop, and that's where all of my money comes from basically. Like yes, I do a couple brand deals here or there, and like wholesale of course, but the wholesale shipping from over there is like so expensive. So some of my clients like love it, but obviously there's some that are like, girl, like the shipping's like $300, and I'm like, I know. So it's kind of like it's a really tough situation. Like I think people I don't know, like being a WAG or whatever, like a wife and girlfriend of like an athlete, is there's so many positives, but there's also so many negatives, and I just sit in that like I have a lot of like, so I think if like I didn't really have a job, or if I was like just getting out of school, like it would have been so much easier to just been like, okay, Leah, let me go over there and do whatever. But because I have this whole thing going for myself, I find it so hard for me to like give up like 3-4 months, 5 months, 6, sometimes 6 months if I'm like, if we do the whole summer thing apart, like that I'm not like giving to my business, and like I feel a certain way about that. And so that's why I literally don't want to pack up my stuff and go and move over there. So it's like it's a challenge being over there too. Obviously I want to support my partner and like what he's doing and everything, but it's like, you signed up for this. I did not sign up to be over there for 12 months of the year. But then there's also that factor of like, well then you literally never see your boyfriend, you never are with your boyfriend. Unfortunately it's on me because he has no way to like get up and pack like for 12 months, like 9 out of the 12 months of the year, sometimes 12 months of the 12 months of the year. He has like no way of even leaving his job, so it's kind of all on me to like make it work. Everybody knows if you don't pay complete attention to what you're doing, especially in terms of social media and like Depop, if you're not consistent with posting, YouTube, everything, like your shit stops, like everything just stops. Like you kind of always have to like restart up everything. So that's kind of like the fight I fight internally with myself constantly. And I think that's just like the challenge that I've always had with myself, because people are always like, why don't you just like go over there full time, da da da. And I'm like, just because I make it look like it's easy to work from there, because I figure it out, does not mean it's like 300 times more challenging. And that's kind of just like the battle like that I fight with myself, because I could probably move over there, but I just feel like everything's 10 times harder. The vintage is obviously incredible. If we were to move back to Latvia, I would be fine, but like the fact that we like we're in a different city, a different country, not in the capital this time. So we're in Brasov. I know it's apparently a beautiful city, and there will be thrifts. Like, it's not like a small city. We're not in the capital, so things are a little bit more difficult. Again, we don't have a car this time, so I'm not sure how I'm going to like carry my vintage stuff. I just think about the fact, like, so many times in Lithuania and Latvia, I'm like carrying like sacks of things down the street. This is literally so embarrassing. I feel like literally Santa Claus. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Got the goods. In like negative 20 degrees weather, just trying to like get my job done. And like, always see that stuff, and you guys see that stuff because A, you guys know, a lot of you guys do what I do and like make content, resell, and like know how challenging it can be, and B, you guys keep up with the shits on my vlogs because I try to keep it 110% real when I tell you guys like I work really hard and shit takes a long time. And like, you only know that if you watch the vlogs or if you do this stuff. You guys know how long certain things take, and I definitely see those comments where you guys are like, you do so much in a day. Like, I know, like, I literally push myself to the extremes. And then obviously I added this new job that I've been doing, which has been really good and really fun. I actually have been really enjoying it. I think it brings like a balance to my life a little bit too. It has been hard in terms of like getting content up, but now I feel a little bit less stressed because it was like heavy for the last like month and a bit, and now I have like, I know I have this next month off. The one good thing about being over there is that I can like, I know I'm gonna just be focusing on content because I'm not going to be doing any Depop photos. Sir. No. Because I'm not gonna be doing any Depop photos, especially for this round. But I don't know, I think it does put pressure on him because I'm like, listen, I'm not coming over there full time until I feel like I can do my job 100% while I'm over there without struggling to do my job, because I don't think you should ever be in a relationship where like, yeah, relationships have sacrifices, but I always feel like I'm the one like making the sacrifice, and like he just gets to do whatever and like his job. So I'm like, until you 100% like have us in a great position, a great spot, no, not with the shits. Like, I need to make sure that I can sustain myself 100% because this is something that I've built over like 10 years. That's like extremely important to me. And above all, I'll be bored as shit. I will literally go crazy if I can't do my little videos and do my little work and do my little Depop. I am sitting here in Romania and I am editing this video, and I have been here for a week and a half. One, these feelings and emotions are very valid that I felt, and they're very true. I was being a little dramatic, and probably I was like very stressed out while filming this video because I was like prepping to go away for a while. But I love it here. Our apartment is beautiful. Our place is beautiful. The thrifting is crazy here. I think I was just stressed out about like where I'm going to end up, and I think this is valid every single year. Jax also made it, which you guys will see the vlog coming up. But I still wanted to keep it 100 with you guys. He's now taking over the show. I just wanted to keep it 100 with you guys. And like, I was like, I wasn't even going to post this video because I felt like I was like kind of like being a little harsh. But it's like the reality of what I do and like dating somebody, doing long distance. It's like, this is so real. But I probably just needed to see him because everything is fine. And now I'm like, I want to move here. I want to live here. Like, I'm going to figure it out. Like, Like, I'm feeling the same way that I felt in Latvia. Actually, I'm feeling better than when I felt in Latvia. Like, I cannot wait for you guys to see the vlog. I wish that you could, like, be here with me and, like, just see the city, because the city of Brasov, Romania is actually beautiful. But you guys will see the vlog. It's super good. I have so many things to catch you guys up on, which I don't want to spoil the vlog that's coming. But, so we're here right now. Everything's okay. I just wish I could, like, tell Melissa going through this because she was stressed that like everything's fine, everything works out, and you literally love your life right now. So anyways, back to the video. XYZ, like, I will go insane, but I also don't want to be like I just like feel like when I was there and I was just freezing my ass off, like I just go back to these moments and I'm like carrying like 40 pounds of vintage clothes, and I'm like, the things I would do to just be here in my little room driving to Value Village Obviously there's pluses and minuses, and I'm venting a little bit. I'm already happy because things are already looking better in terms of the lighting on this angle compared to the other angle, and I can take photos for longer. So that is definitely a bonus. I went to have a break. I took my doggy for a little walkie because he was like going a little crazy trying to eat everything up in the house, and that's when I know he is bored. So I took him for a little walk. I took him for a car ride. We went and got Starbucks, and now we're back. I had a little lunch. So yeah, I think where I left off was like me kind of like, I'm not trying to like be super negative because obviously there's so many positives. It's super cool. Like I get to see so many good places in the world. The thing that stresses me out about it is like my future. Like I feel like I spend so much money obviously, and like I sustain myself completely, like 100%. So it's good, but it's also like I spend so much money when I'm doing all this traveling, because it's like, I'm a girl, okay? I can't just pack up like 3 pairs of pants and like call it a day. Like I have so many products and things that like get me through my day-to-day activities. I'm sure that you guys can relate, and I've turned into like in some ways such a minimalist, especially when not anything other than clothes. Like I've turned into such a minimalist. Makeup wise, like I do not use a lot of makeup at all anymore. I stick to the same like 5 to 8 products just because it makes it easier when it comes to traveling. But then I always end up buying like I will like not get stuff here, like not bring things on the plane, because like cosmetics takes up so much space and so much weight. So I try to stick to my like my must-haves, and then I will basically buy minis and everything from here on out. I only buy minis at Sephora because it's just like the packaging is so heavy for some of the products. So I pretty much buy minis in everything just because I know like I am always traveling. So I will buy cosmetics when I'm over there in terms of like creams or like even a hair dryer, because their outlets don't work, so I have to buy a hair dryer. I think I've bought like 5 hair dryers at this point over there and just like leave them behind because the plug is different, and even when I use the outlet over there, like I explode the house every time. The house is up in flames. Like when I actually lived there in Latvia and I was playing basketball with one of my roommates, she set the house on fire. Like the fire department had to come because there are like American Canadian appliances are just too strong for European outlets for their energy. Like you can only have like one thing plugged in at a time, like, and it doesn't matter what country you're in. I swear it literally does not matter how new or old the house is. I've been to 5 different countries at this point, and it's always the same situation. Like I blow the fuse, the house is on fire, my things like start smoking, like my products start smoking. So I'm like, I've given up on that, and like trying to bring actually straightener's not bad, but any sort of blow dryer, anything that makes any sort of blender, juicer, anything like that, no. The other wrench that was thrown in obviously is my little baby, and I wouldn't trade him for the world. However, traveling alone with him is stressful, and he's a good 30 pounds, and we're pretending he's 25, and we're gonna sneak him on the plane because I have no other option. So pray for us. I don't know, there's positives, there's negatives, so this is why this is the perfect situation. I'm good. My 3 weeks, boom, I see my man, I'm there for 3 weeks, let me get back home, let me get back to work, I'm down, and then I'll go back, and maybe I'll go for a month. Like my dream way of doing it would be like going in October for the whole month, going for December for the whole month, and then going like March and April for a whole month, and like coming home for like months in between. Like I love a long distance relationship because nobody's like stressing me out while I'm trying to get shit done. I'm so obsessed. This dead stock Rockaware denim dress with the boots. With the boots. Are you kidding me? No, this is so hot. I love it. I'm not sure. Anyways, I think that's what I wanted to like update you guys on today, was just like my life, what's happening, because I feel like I haven't really talked to you guys lately in terms of what's going on, what are my plans. My plans are that I'm leaving for Romania on Friday. I'm going for 3.5 weeks, and then I'll be back for a little bit, and like that's perfect for me. Like I want to be able to still do my shit, because I'm never gonna shame somebody for like following their boyfriend and going over there for like years or like a year. But I just, at this moment, like I've done this for 4 years, and maybe eventually that's in the cards, but like for right now, like I need to trust myself and my business and do what I want in that sense of things. And I'm perfectly happy with the way things are right now. Eventually, obviously there's times where I'm just like, do I even have a boyfriend? Where is he? Like, what's going on? But when I look at the bigger picture, like the fact that I'm the one that's gonna have to go over there, like I'm full-time, like I'm okay. See, this is where it's good, because the sun is like so heavily shining that way, and that's when I can't take Depop photos. But because it's here and it's not direct, I can still take my photos, and the lighting is immaculate. The way this turned out, this was actually like, there was one that I could not get done, like one of the hanging things that I could not get done for a minute yesterday, and I was like trying to take photos. Like obviously I only have like a certain amount of time to take photos. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, was my business this month. So like and how am I gonna do Depop when like nobody's here to do shipping? Obviously my mom helps me out a lot in terms of shipping. So I was in Florida last weekend and I took a bunch of photos, so that stuff you'll see in the next couple weeks. And then this stuff that you see here, probably minus the coats are probably gonna go on like the last week of December when I'm like coming back, so that I can ship them from here, because they're just too heavy to ship. But my plan is to ship anything that's like light and like basically like wholesale myself things over to Florida so she could ship from there. That way I will be able to post a bunch of stuff for you guys, and keep listing consistently while I'm over there. I don't always like hate being over there, because I do get to make a lot of content, and I feel like my growth happens when I'm in these like other countries a lot, because it is really cool for people to see like where to thrift in these different countries, and people can go like, and I'm going to like weird countries, like who goes to Latvia, who goes to Romania, even like Finland, like okay yeah, but it's not like the biggest like touristy place. So I go to all these places and I find the cool thrift stores, and then like maybe the tourism opens up for these certain countries. Like I'm the biggest advocate for Latvia, like I love Latvia. Would I ever move there like full time? Like no, but I'd go back for like a little trip. Actually would love to go in like the spring and summertime. Maybe I'll go this spring and summer when I'm in Romania. Like maybe I'll hop over there. Definitely one of my favorite skirts that I've thrifted. I feel like this angle is so much better. Look how fuzzy. It's literally so cute. Yeah, so some of this stuff, the lighter stuff, I don't even know what I took that was light, to be honest. It's been a lot of heavy things, shoes, jackets, and dresses, and purses that are thick. But there will be like some lighter stuff. I have a bunch of tops I need to do that will end up going up in the first couple weeks of December, and then the second half of this is the issue now. Depop has now created this system where if you're like, I'm screwed if something sells that is here. Like basically everything that was listed on Depop, like I know, like I think I have like 190 things listed on Depop, and anything that was winter was gone. Like I know 190 things sounds like a lot, but I used to have like 5, 6, 7, 800 on there. So like 190 pieces doesn't look, it's not as many things total in a pile as you think. And anything that was winter was sent down to Florida, because just in case, because Depop now has this like system where they rate your like shipping time. So as soon as you do like I'm pretty quick at shipping. We get things like out 1 or 2 days. But in terms of now that I'm away, usually like I used to be like, hey, I'm sorry, this once, like I'd maybe sell like 3, 4 things that are like super old in like the month that I would be down in Florida, and I'd be like, hey, I'm so sorry, like, and typically it would be like a summer piece. So I would be like, hey, unless you're like going on vacation, like I'm sorry, like I can't ship this out, I can refund you, And typically the person's like, oh yeah, no worries, like I'll just like wait like a couple weeks until you're home, that's fine, and like it wouldn't affect anything. But now Depop has this like shipping thing where like it says gold, silver, bronze shipper. So I don't know if I just like click shipped or something and hope for the best and like try to like, I don't know what to do if something old sells. So that's another situation why this month is like I can only go for a certain amount of time too, because I'm a little bit stressed about that situation. But hopefully everything works out. My efficiency today has gone crazy. I'm literally so proud of myself and my new backdrop, and I'm so happy. The set is so cute. Realistically, efficiency is the most important thing. When I used to play basketball, who is the most efficient on the court is going to be the best player. So who in the least amount of time can get the things done that they need to get done the right way, the best way, being efficient. It's important. And I think that it actually like kind of, that part of my life and being efficient on the court kind of relayed to me being efficient in life. And I felt like this was a short-term investment in terms of this to make everything run more efficiently, run more smoothly in terms of me taking Depop photos. I think like sport has really shaped so much of who I am, and I'm like halfway through my new job. So I basically worked every single day pretty much for the last 3 months. I have this month off because like it's a season, it's a basketball season, and I am a basketball coach right now, and my boss, technically the head coach, was like, do you know why? She was like, you're doing so good. And I'm like, thank you. And she's like, do you know why? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, because when I tell you to do something, you just get it done. Like that's hard to find these days. I'm like, finding somebody who just gets shit done. And I'm like sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. Sometimes I'm like, am I doing good? Am I not doing good? I don't know. So that was really nice to hear, because I feel like you're putting in like a lot of work, like I'm putting in a lot of effort, and in a lot of ways a basketball team, like a university basketball team, is run like a business. And I think that my like business mind in terms of all this, I like see things differently now in terms of like basketball and like university sports and everything like that. Like it's pretty much like a business. So that was kind of like a cool little side note that I thought, a little tidbit I thought I would bring up to you guys. And I thought that was kind of like obviously such a nice compliment, but I also feel that like when I'm trying to get this stuff done, like I literally just try to get shit done. Like used to be such a perfectionist, and I can be a perfectionist, especially when it comes to content and like making videos. However, I took a step back from that. Like listen, like I probably would never have posted it because like I know this stuff, it looks disgusting, but like this video, but I'm like, you know what, it's just content. Sometimes you need to just get content up, and like people like your content.
We got plenty. On the pink sky, we thought of it to enjoy. The sand from your hair blowing in my. You are reminding me of your daddy in my 88 Ford.
I feel like something like this color would look so cute with the skirt, but I'm thinking for photo purposes just to keep it white. But maybe I'll take the photo of this. Oh God, I literally am obsessed with this. This is go red sweater. This whole outfit is so good. Okay, so obviously I got my hair done and we're gonna continue with this video. I don't know if it's long enough. I haven't even imported the footage, but you guys know I'll be taking Depop photos all week, so I was like, I might as well make this a little bit longer. I got so many new good things this week from the bins, from the thrifts. Everything's been pretty good here, I'm not gonna lie. I've been finding some killer things. I'm gonna plug this just for the video. How amazing this cardigan is. My goal for right now is to do about 20 more pieces, and that will bring me to my 75 item total for when I'm away for like 3 weeks, and I think that I can manage with like 75 items. I do have another day tomorrow. It is the day I leave. I leave tomorrow at like 8:30 at night. So I can probably do a couple hours tomorrow and get like some extras to post. I do have to like bundle all my shipments up in terms of wholesale and also shipping this stuff to my mom in Florida so that she can ship it out from over there while I'm gone. So I do have like a ton of stuff actually going on currently. This whole fit is so good. I love this Guess bag. I don't know if I should sell it because it's just like, it's too good. It's I've been loving these little like overcoats. I actually got another one yesterday. I also picked up this one yesterday in purple, which I thought was so cute. But I do love that this one is like, hits me right here. Like I feel like it's the perfect crop. And it's so cute. But this is the type of thing that I feel like people would see at the thrift and just like look over it and be like, what is that? And then you put it on and it's so freaking cute. Need to put more sweaters on right now. Definitely even more than what I've been taking. I need more. I need more. This is the most stunning vest that I got yesterday. It's a Guess vest. I got the bins yesterday. I'm starting to try to do a lot more tops just so I can pack away these tops for sending down. Good Alicia Toe red leather jacket. This ends up just being like a try on thrift haul in a sense because all I really wanted to do was update you guys on Romania. I'm hoping to go see Dracula's castle. Romania is like apparently where Dracula's castle is, and like there's vampires that live there. All I know is that it's like vampires and Andrew Tate. This sounds terrifying. Some of my fave pieces, first of all, this maxi skirt, this like corduroy maxi skirt, and then also this gorgeous sweater. I did not end up doing an outro for this video, and I think you guys deserve a little outro. So thank you so much for watching this Depop and Talk. If you just like muted it and watched it, it's like a try on thrift haul because yeah. Anyways, I love you guys and thank you for watching. I cannot wait for you guys to see the upcoming vlogs, and I will catch you guys in the next video.
You got it. I believe in you.